And I like cutting right through the engineering section, although this door is never open. Oh, the motion sensor got jacked up. Hello, I'm here. There we go. Alright. Look how pretty this is. This is what Peaches was doing a while back. He did everything on this floor. It's very cool. It's in an earlier VOD. And then I did, this is my floor that I did. This is the fabrication floor. Welcome to Mount Doom Foundry, where we've got ore deposit and ingot collection. You're about to find out why this is thebomb.com. Alright, here we go. Furnace, input, and oh, can't see my ship from right there, so let's step out a little bit further back. Oh, it's like you have to be within like 300 feet. Yeah, there we go. Oops, this one. Alright, and we're gonna grab all the ore. Of course, we don't need to smelt magnesium, it's already good to go. That was a misclick. I was just grabbing everything that looked like ore. And there's some neodymium. Alright, I think we're good on this page. So now we're just going to zip on down to our ores for smelting. Grab that stuff there. And then we need to get the salvage collection box. So not a whole ton of stuff, as you can see. I mean, we've got some. And when you have 10 furnaces, work on this. This is what's up right here, man. Mount Doom. Will not take very long for that to get done. And we also need to send over the things that we want to deconstruct. So we'll just throw that into the deconstruction box. And I want to say I had that in my ores for smelting. Everything in here we're just going to deconstruct. We'll just toss it over. And we went from 4 deconstructors to having 10 deconstructors. We'll turn that on too. Alright, so we're just going to let that run. We'll enjoy a bit of an intermission here. If you happen to be a streamer, feel free to do a salute with an O and a 7 to let everyone know you're a streamer. And, you know, if people want to check out what you got going on, feel free. I'm probably going to take about 5 minutes for my break. So, I wouldn't say set your watch by it, but it's going to be pretty close. So, I will CV rocket launcher, pulse laser. I've been liking the rocket launcher because it's got homing missiles. So that's what I've been kind of going for. But pulse laser is pretty dope too. Just try and see which one you like. You can do both. You can mount both weapons on there and use both, just not simultaneously. But I do like the rocket launcher because you get splash damage. So even if you miss, you're still going to do some damage. And there's homing, so it's a win. But yes, I will only room for one. Go with the rocket launcher. And I will be right back. All right, I have returned. And I have alcohol. So this is the wine that I was given. It's a rose wine, and I've already poured my glass, so we're just going to keep this on standby. And I don't have the cork in it because this bottle's not going to last. It's going to be getting exhausted before I go to sleep. And then here's my cutesy wine glass. I couldn't find my stemware. And shots, that's right. So Fireball was the winning vote, so let's go ahead and get out the Fireball in my lovely Nightmare Before Christmas shot glass with Jack and Sally. I actually have more than just this shot glass, but it's usually my go-to one. And I can never open my Fireball right away because the sugar content in this alcohol is crazy, so I just gotta keep twisting the cap, and I don't have a good grip. So, it's moving. It's getting loosened up. Here we go. It's like child-proof alcohol, man. That's what it makes me think of every time. Alright, so here we go. I'm gonna pour this over my keyboard just in case. Alright, we don't want to get too full here, but just know that it is full. Whew. I'm gonna be warm in a minute, man. Fireball warms to the soul. Alright. Shot number 2, Fireball. For some reason, the second shot is always worse than the first. But that's good stuff. Alright, we'll put this down. Keep it within arm's reach in case we need it. Woo. Wow. Okay. Let me put this wine bottle in a better spot, and then we'll go check on how our stuff is doing. I'm pretty sure the furnace is done. We'll just turn both these off and then go look in our boxes. Yeah, danger deconstruct. Wow, it took everything. Cool. And what about our furnace input? So we're only left with a few things right there. I guess if I was being smart, I would have collected my auto miner stuff and threw it in there. Let's see what we got here. Roughly like 6 stacks of gold. 6, 7, 8, 12. With another 6 on that, 18. That's a lot of inventory space I would need to claim all that. Let's see here. That's 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. Yeah. Look at this again. So, gold and promethium. AM gift. Pro. Oh. Yeah, look at all that promethium. Whoop. And we'll have enough space for and get gold. Get all that gold. Alright, so let's just do what we do with promethium and gold. Oh, I see that we have just a little bit of room in here at the moment. That's alright. We should already be all queued up to make fusion cells. Yeah. This is how you end up with like bazillion fusion cells everywhere. Give me that Control-Shift-Click, man. I'm waiting for it. 1,000 at a time. Make it happen. Alright. More fusion cell production. Capital Vessel likes to eat these for breakfast over and over and over again. It's like hobbits. Alright, and then all of our gold, we're going to throw in this set of constructors because, or maybe we're not going to throw it into this set of constructors. Holy crapola, when did that get full? Let's go check this one. Hopefully no one is in the space station and needs to use the constructors for a while. That's neodymium and that's saphium. Do we have enough space in here for all my gold ore at one time? And the answer... I'd like to keep some of the stuff grouped together. Well, we can put 4 stacks in here at the moment. Oh, well, almost. Let's turn these ones on. Give me all my gold coins because I'm a pirate and I like my booty. Ah! Probably don't have that much, but I always like to overqueue because the worst thing that happens is it just takes it out of the queue. But if you underqueue, then your stuff doesn't get made. So we'll run back in here real quick and throw in more gold coins. because I need to get more auto miner love and level them up even more. Alright, so we were making fusion cells and gold coins. Let's run back over here. We're gonna hang out right here, in fact, and check out what we got going on for all of the ores that we just did. So let's just grab this, and to make it easier for myself, we're just going to throw it into my backup container. Look at all that ore. 3, 2, box 1, 5, and 4. Yeah, couldn't even get all the silicon out of there. So box 2. I'll just double check my boxes here. And this is what happens when you roll up to the space station and you have a whole bunch of stuff that needs to be made. And we'll sort all this out a little bit later off stream. And there's a large ingot vault. In fact, if you're kind of wondering where this stuff ends up, if it doesn't fit on my ship in my one box that I have set up for that particular ore, I come in and I dump in the extras in here. This is the ingot vault. And it's 5 complete cargo boxes for every type of ore in the game. And believe it or not, because the lava planet where I do a lot of my resource harvesting is the green over here for Iristrom, we almost have all 5 cargo boxes full of ingots for Iristrom. It's crazy. Alright, let's see what we got from our deconstructors. So the deconstructor went crazy. It took apart all that stuff for me. Look at all these raw materials I have now. So we're just going to chuck that into the input on my... we're already seeing like a couple stacks of glass. Let's just get a couple of these little things out of the way and in there. Again, more ore than I know what to do with at the moment, but that's okay because I think I actually need some of that ore. And we'll just let's see. Let's grab my steel. Ooh, that's a misclick. Steel plates. Tell you what, man, you always have like millions of steel plates, but it's good to have. It's good to have steel plates. Alright, we mainly have, what, Sathium? Sathium, and then Iristrom. So, let's just see where we're at. I think I'm full on Iristrom, or I'm damn near close to being full. We're full. And Sathium took a hit recently. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, I need to use... Well, I only have like half a box of Sathium now. And Zascosium. Sweet Zascosium. We took a hit on as well. So, almost full. Not quite there. And we'll... Actually, we'll just throw this into my inventory because we still have to do the other box and it's going to be a lot of the same stuff. So we'll just throw all that over there. And the input box on my ship. And again, more steel plates. Alright. And the alcohol is starting to have its effect. Doesn't take long when you don't drink very often. It's starting to just slightly settle in. It's like, hey, knock knock, we're here. Alright, and I was just talking about Sathium. So we'll move the Sathium over. Sathium. Oh wait, because I have this is a nice tip right here. Because I already blocked everything in here with Sathium, all I have to do, instead of trying to figure out what Sathium or to shift click, I can just do this. I can just click the arrow, and it can only move Sathium over because that's all there's room for. So that's why I do that. And then sometimes I just forget to actually follow up with my own master plan. So it's kind of funny in that regard. So yeah, so let's see here. We have, I don't think I ever made a box for Promethium. Oh, yeah, I did. It's under here as ore. And I don't even have very much of this in stock because I keep coming back and putting it at the space station. We're going to dump in the rest of our raw gold ore here. Or, sorry, our, yeah, go ahead and get that smelted. That should be making bars for me and outputting coins. So yeah, we already got some coins. I love coming over to the ATM and just throwing in a whole stack of coins. Watch my credits. I go from 14,000 credits to 64,000 credits. Glorious. Like, I just want to have all the gold coins. And then with that, we can actually upgrade our auto miners, which I'm actually going to wait a moment before I do, just so I max out my gold. But we are going to put some of that earstrum into the space station. And we're going to start with box 4, because I know that's the one I'm working on. And our ship still needs to fill up on Zascozio. So there we go. So yeah, all that ore smelted, and then all that amount of stuff that we managed to collect after the deconstruct. So it's like, why not take stuff apart? You should always be taking stuff apart. That's how I feel about things. Alright, so yeah, plenty of gold ore still. And I don't know why I have so much, why is this all just sitting here in ore form? We need to put that in the furnace. Well, I guess I already queued it up. Did I already lose it in here? Yeah, I already lost it. It was working on it. So yeah, we'll just transfer that over real fast. Because I really should be doing gold in the furnace, and I'm not sure why it didn't transfer over there initially. Make sure we don't leave any gold behind. Furnace. Oop, wrong thing. Space station. So yeah, I forgot to put my all my gold in there. I guess because I got excited about the Promethium and all that jazz. Alright, so yeah, tonight is wine, rose wine. Imp, where you at, girl? I know you've been drinking wine with me. Oh, there are guys in here probably like, wine, that pansy. But you know what? It's a wine night tonight. It actually isn't bad. It's not super sweet, but it's not bitter either. She's here. That's good. Can't really swirl my wine around since I filled it up too much. Can't look at the fingers. Man, look at that. I just threw all that ore in there, and it's already done. Like, I'm telling you, like, the best thing you can do in your base, if you're going to go out on a trip and you're going to get lots of resources, no one likes to sit around and wait for your crap to get done smelting. So when you can just come here to the space station, and there's 10 furnaces that are set up, and you can just blast in there with that, it's just like, it's a no-brainer. And it's so much faster than using the constructors when you have the furnace. I mean, they take an extreme amount of power to run, but now I can just toss in these gold bars, and let's queue up more gold coins. But now they'll just be able to instantly make it instead of trying to make the ingots, and this will go by a lot faster. You finish your glass, now you're out. What? Wait, whoa, let me clarify. Are you out of wine? Or are you out like you're gonna go sleep now? Which one is it? Alright, let's see. We need to eat something at some point here, but we still got some time. And our gold ingots will be going down. There's too much magnesium ore in this constructor. We really shouldn't have 3 full stacks, or 3.5 stacks. Out of wine and getting sleepy, so both. Girl, that's why you need to have your coffee ready. See? See this? Exim has his coffee. This is what you do. Because wine makes you sleepy. Well, I should clarify. Wine makes me sleepy. Alcohol in general makes me sleepy. So if I'm going to drink, I need to make sure that if I don't intend on going to sleep right away after my drinking escapades, that I at least, you know, do what I can to stack the odds in my favor. So if I can drink a little coffee, we'll be alright. I just noticed there's 6 medical devices in here. So I'm almost on the med bay, and I'm assuming that she made 6 medical devices to put med bay section here in the space station. Is she still on right now? No, she's not. She is not on. It's just me and Bloops right now. Poor Bloops. I guess Bloops is still working on the space station. 6 not even in TeamSpeak right now. Bloops, I guess you're still working on your base, huh, homie? Still working on that. Did we turn this? Yeah, it's on right now. Okay. So that's just making. Alright. Still got more gold coins coming out. We'll take a look at our auto miners and see what it is we're going to level up next. Really digging the fact, you know, I was like, oh, test this out. But I've actually really come to like the auto miners, the virtual auto miners, because so much of Empyrion is resource gathering that you can literally spend so much time just going around getting your auto miners, so on and so forth. And I try to do a lot of that off stream so you guys don't get bored watching me do like the same thing with auto miners or getting other resources. So since we've had this auto miner thing in place, which actually is built into the game, these things just run in the background. It's virtual. It's all text-based. You pay credits to get your ores out, like you saw a moment ago, and then every hour I'm getting ore fed to me virtually. And you have to keep it fueled. It takes drill charges, so it's not like you're just getting the stuff for free. But everything starts at level 1, and the max is level 10. And the only thing I have at 10 right now is gold, which made the most sense to pump up first because it takes gold to level up all your auto miners. So I'm trying right now at this point in time to take the money that I'm earning since I've maxed out on gold and to level up some of the other things. I see gold is 10, promethium is a 9, and neodymium, which I don't really have good luck finding neodymium. So that one's a little harder for me to find, or I guess I should say I haven't made an effort to go out with auto miners and look solely for neodymium. I have like over 30 auto miners on the lava planet, and that's what gets me so much Iristrum. That's why there's over 4 boxes in the space station full of Iristrum ore ingots. So, duplicate data. It's in the, I want to say it was in like the admin helper for the server tools, and the way it works is wiki link. Let me get you a wiki link. Yes, sir. 1 second. So there's one site or server that runs the auto miners, and they have a pretty good wiki. And let's see, I think they also have another page for their auto miner stuff. Let me see if I can't find it for you. I might be out of luck, but I did put a spreadsheet together. I'll have to get stuff. Actually, you know what? If you give me a moment, I can save this real fast and throw it up on like Imgur. But it's actually built into the server code, like for the game. Like the developers adopted it and kept it. So it's actually a part of it. So we didn't really feel like it was adding mods or cheating. Although Peaches says if he were to do it again, he would probably not do the gold on there. Which, but I was like, you know, it's kind of nice having the gold. I mean, you still have to put the time and effort into leveling up your gold so you can buy the other things. But I still went around and harvested gold just to expedite the process of getting my ores up to, or my virtual auto miners. I call it a virtual auto miner because this is not the physical one. And let me just go over here to Imgur and put up the spreadsheet I made earlier that people were asking for. Because I tend to go kind of crazy with spreadsheets from time to time. And let's see, here we go. And we'll just upload that real fast. Copy the link. And here comes the link in the chat. So if you click that link, you'll go to Imgur, and it's got the spreadsheet I made earlier today. Actually, I think I made it last night before I went to sleep. But you'll see that, of course, that was customized for me. It shows the level of each of my auto miners, but you could just kind of disregard that column. And level 1 you get for free, so you just have to buy it. You buy it for free. And then level 2 through 10, there's upgrade costs. So that goes all the way across the spectrum. It's literally just 10,000 more than the last price. And then each auto miner has a virtual capacity. And if we look in game, you can kind of see a little bit of this information here, like how much we actually have in capacity at the moment, what level of fuel I'm at. They take drill charges is what we're using. You can actually customize it. You can take anything you want to use as a resource, and the level that it is, and how long you have until your fuel runs out. So that's the AM info command. But you'll see that with the graphic there, all those times are in hours. So a level 1 auto miner for a common resource is only going to give you 5 ores an hour, which isn't very much, but it still helps out. But at level 10, you're looking at 150 ores in an hour. So that adds up. And then the capacity that you're looking at, being able to hold like 9,000. So this helps reduce a lot of the farming you have to do, but you're still working on putting all your credits into here. And I like it because it gives a nice use for credits. Otherwise, the only use for gold ingots and credits in this game are for trading with NPCs. But like I was telling Peaches earlier today, when you get to the point of the game where we are right now, there's really nothing that we can get from the traders that would make any difference. Everything, we've been able to make everything that we would have from the traders. So, and it's been that way for a while now. Now, like early game, it might be a little different to have the auto miners, but again, early game, you're still doing that struggle. You're still working on trying to get your gold one leveled up. It takes a little bit of time. So I think it's legit just leaving it as is. And, pumping up your gold. So it all takes time, but it's a nice feature. So I definitely like having it on here now because it reduces the amount of time that I have to go farm things. And I've already noticed that difference, and I don't even have everything here at level 10. I think my worst thing, Iristrum is level 2, obviously, because we have 4 boxes of it overflowing. But I've been trying to level up everything else. So, I got enough pentaxid in here that I can cover my warping around in my capital vessel or my small vessels. And I've got Promethium, so I can keep up, and this is level 9 now, so I can keep up with my costs as I burn fuel, since Promethium is pretty much the resource you use for fuel. So I think it's a welcome change. I like it, just because it frees me up to do other things. If I want to go attack stuff, if I want to go build for a while, I don't have to worry about, I need to go gather resources today because we're low on such and such. I can just give it some time with the virtual auto miners, and I can replenish a depleted supply. So that's why I like the virtual auto miners. Alright, I think we are done making our gold coins. I don't know if we have any left. Yeah, we used them all. So let's take a look. We have 244,000 credits from our auto miners. And I'm just going to take a look at my handy dandy spreadsheet, which you have a picture of. And I'm going to figure out what I want to level up next. So I could take Promethium all the way to 10. It's going to cost me almost half my credits. It's 100,000 credits. but I would be done with Promethium. It would be maxed out. So I think we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to go ahead and buy. We're going to go ahead and buy and max out Promethium, so it's done. So I won't have to worry about Promethium anymore. It's level 10. So no more Promethium purchases. That's done. So now I got 2 auto miners that are completely at level 10. And I have to figure out what I want to level up next. And I want to say probably a little bit more Zazcosium. It's level 4 right now, so it's going to take me about 50,000 credits to upgrade it to the next level. But now it's level 5. So now we can upgrade that. And what have I got left? Gotta wait for that to go away. 94,000 credits. What do, you know, I probably should do a little bit more Pentaxid. It's a rare resource, so you don't get as much of a return on it. And I think they actually have it in here as like blue crystal. So yeah, I gotta do BC. And I think we're gonna do that one twice. So we went from 2 to 4 on that purchase. And we probably don't have very many credits left. We have, what, 24,000? So yeah, I'm pretty much done. Unless I need to go from level 1 to level 2, which is nothing. So, slowly but surely, I am building my empire of virtual auto miners. Oh, we can only use that in faction chat, that's right. So, let's see here. 10 gold ore. We've got 10 on Promethium. We've got a 9 Neodymium. And then everything else is kind of a spattering mixture between like 2 and 5. I don't really have anything else that's making any speed records here on getting me stuff. So it'll take a little while longer. But, you know, this stuff even works when I'm offline, which I like too. Because I'm not playing Empyrion 24/7. I really don't want to be playing Empyrion 24/7. So, yeah, there's that. Alright, so I think we are pretty much done in here. We did the deconstructor, we did our furnace. I think the food supply in here is okay. We'll double check. I always like making sure the space station is squared away whenever I'm here. I don't want to have someone roll in the space station and there's a need for them. We're still building the greenhouse and the sprouts. So I'm just going to check. So yeah, the space station right now, totally full of burgers. Someone even made a pizza. So yeah, this is all fine and dandy. Plenty of food in here for anyone who stops at the space station. And, so duplicated. Or I should say duplicate data. Peaches and I were talking earlier, and we decided that we would be fine with opening the server up to those who would like to join from maybe anyone who watches my stream or something along those lines. So I'm currently writing up a Google Doc that goes over like the rules and like code of conduct and stuff like that. And then I'm going to build a Google form that has an application process where you just fill out some information and then submit it. And then we get you on. So look for that tomorrow. I mostly have the code of conduct rules stuff all done. There's a few other things I want to put in there for like PvP purposes because there are PvP planets. So it'll be PvE, but if you want to declare war on another faction, as long as you get the other leader in agreement with you and you're the leader of your faction, you could then engage in PvP on PvP planets and stuff like that. And Peaches has been going nuts on here with adding in more planets. He added 30 more planets in beyond what I have here. So he's definitely making sure that there's some stuff. And he's adding some custom events that are going to happen. And I don't want to give away any spoilers, but he did tell me that one of the things was that there was going to be like a massive drone attack. But we would have, quote unquote, weeks to prepare for this massive drone attack from Polaris. I don't know what that entails. I don't know what he's got up his sleeves, but apparently he is absolutely thrilled to death to put this extra stuff in here for me so that I always have content for my stream. I I love how we put the like, I just want you to have content for your stream. Like making sure it doesn't get boring. So yeah. So tomorrow I will definitely finish up. I might even do it later tonight. I'll finish up the application. The application form on Google and be able to post a link, and anyone who comes in here and then is like, hey, can we join your server, you know, or I get a lot of people who are new to Empyrion too, like, hey, I'm still doing single player, is it okay if I come on, you know, like, would you be open to having us on your server, you know, that sort of thing. So I think we're just going to open the doors, but we're going to do a little bit of pre-screening with an application process, make sure people read the rules and understand what it's about here. And I think we'll be good. I think we'll be good. Of course, we're definitely doing server backups in the event that someone comes on and like wrecks everything, so we can just roll back. So that's definitely something to consider as well. Just because you never know. And one of the things running a Minecraft server taught me for 3 years is that you will have people that come on and they will grief. And then, you know, even despite your best efforts with trying to pre-screen people, you will have someone that makes it on, just wants to wreak havoc and destroy things. So there's a fine balance. So yeah, yes, you have to jump through hoops to get on the server. You got to fill out an application, but on the flip side, if someone's just wanting to hop on a troll, they might not want to go through all that effort. Go figure. So yeah. But I think, you know, from a streaming perspective and just from a multiplayer game experience, you know, right now we just have the Magic Gaming faction on here. I think it would be pretty neat if we actually had some other people come in. You know, the universe is big enough. There's plenty of resources. It's an awesome game, and I like making more friends to play with. You know, we're even open to having people come into our own faction. You don't have to be on your own faction. So we're gonna make it happen. We're definitely gonna make it happen. So if you haven't yet, you can just do !Discord in the chat, and the bot will tell you my Discord link for EkzimPlaysGames. And in there, and Sick, you're fine, dude. You're fine. You're ready. Most of the rules are common sense rules. You've been fine, Sick. You've been a pleasure to have on the server. So yeah. But yeah, we're gonna start doing some screening, and we're gonna start making sure that there's some rules in place so that people understand. Thank you very much, Graxan, aka Bloops, for doing the Discord command there. So yeah, if you haven't joined that Discord, that is the EkzimPlaysGame Discord, and you're more than welcome to hop in there. There's some rules in the Discord. Once you agree to those rules, you'll see all the text channels and the Empyrion Discord channel, and that's where I have a bot that will post out the latest news for the build updates that the developers put out when they put out a patch. So you'll instantly be notified when there's a patch coming down the road, as well as anything that's happening with the server. So it is the place to be, especially if you're interested in playing here. It's where I'm going to post announcements and things that are happening in our world. Or I guess I should say in our universe, because it's not just a world. So yeah, fun stuff. Fun stuff. Thanks, Blooms, for doing the command. Yeah, Bloops is a very cool guy. In case you guys didn't know this, Bloops, you know, I ran a Minecraft server for 3 years. And in those 3 years, I got to meet a lot of people. And Bloops is definitely one of those people that is very dependable. You can count on him. And he is true to what he says. You really can't ask for anything more from a person than that. And he's a really entertaining individual, so you kind of get extra bang for your buck. So, absolutely. Love Bloops. Bloops, I love you! Wow, look at him. Look at him.
He heard his name.
He heard his name, and he's sitting there upside down. The dog is literally like upside down, sleeping like that. Alright, we are still making Promethium here. We are going to move over what little Promethium I have into the chamber here. And that is because this is the primary place to make fusion cells. And the reason why Because if you go to the P menu, you guys see this battery level right here? This is ridiculous. This is because we have a metric crap ton of solar capacitors and we get full sun in the space station. So this is the best place to do your ore smelting as well as all your constructor work. So we do our batch processing of fusion cells here. So these 3 constructors are dedicated solely to making fusion cells, right? I always get mixed up with my webcam direction, like right over here, right there. Good times. Alright, so let's see. What do I want to do next? I'm not quite sure what I have in store next. I do have a bit of a surprise for you guys. I was going to tell you tomorrow, but I think I'll go ahead and tell you now just to build some hype. Build some hype! And that is, if I hit my F2 button and I look at my factory, you'll see here that I am actually producing something. And what is Ekzim up to? Ekzim is building the Cerberus next generation. As if the Cerberus wasn't cool enough, he's building a second SV. So, it wasn't going to be ready for tonight. It took like over 24 hours. But oh my god, people, we are going to have tomorrow, we're going to have the Cerberus NG up in here. Up in here, up in here. It's happening. It's happening. So, just know if you haven't looked at the Steam Workshop yet, this is a Class 10. Class 10! I have a Class 5 right now. This is the Cerberus new and improved next generation. Class 10. So after you guys got on my stream the other day and we're talking about, hey Ekzim, did you check out the next generation? Did you see what was out there? You know, even looked like the Giga. So I made the decision to go ahead and raid my personal stores and upgrade. So I will soon have, in 5 hours and 26 minutes, Ekzim will have the Cerberus next generation. And that is very exciting. Very exciting. I'm so hyped right now, you don't even know. So, tomorrow's stream, you will definitely be able to see us roll in with the Cerberus next generation. It's going to be all pimped out. It's going to be great. It's going to be glorious. It's going to be so much fun. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, King Bloops. You may or may not be collecting mats for your second capital. What are you going to make? People want to know, what are you going to go for? What are you making, Bloops? What are you going to make? A size class 5? That's fine. Which one? Which one? What are you making? It's a secret? It's a secret? Okay. Yeah, probably going to set up some more signal logic on there. I don't mind. I will definitely do that right there. Gotta wait for the reveal! What? But Bloops, I'm Ekzim. That means you should share with me what you're gonna get. Why don't you hit me up on Skype so I know and no one else does? How about that? Will you compromise with me? I won't tell anyone. I'll be quiet. Gotta wait for the reveal, he says. Whatever. Alright. So yeah, look at the resources this thing took, man. This is why my Sathium took a hit, and my Zarcosium. I said Zarcosium, I mean Zazcosium. But I pretty much dipped into the box. I fed it many steel plates. It was very hungry. But you see a total production time of 21 hours. I started this last night, and I only have 5 hours and 24 minutes remaining. I can't wait. It's going to be here very soon. It'll be available after I'm asleep. While I'm asleep. But that just gives me something to look forward to on Saturday when I log into this game after waking up. I'll be eating my Cinnamon Toast Crunch and logging into Empyrion, and I'll be like, yes! You know, the light from the heavens is going to shine down upon me in my chair. I'm like, oh. And what happened? Alright, let's go do something. We'll zip on down here to the engineering bay, and my ship is through here, I think. I love how I try to like walk through the LCD screen. Yeah, excellent. That's real brilliant. That is not the way to leave the space station. Alright, duplicate. I am trying to build a Havoc assault carrier on my single player. Now, duplicate, I do have it written up in the guide, or not guide, but like the server rules thing that, you know, like if you join our faction, and you're more than welcome to go off on your own, or you're more than welcome to join our faction. And I'm leaving it open to people to be able to use community resources, just as long as they intend to pay them back. So you can either do the early game grind, or you can kind of speed ahead and make a hover vessel or a small vessel and just kind of jump into things. It's, you know, whatever you want to do with that. But I do have it written so that people understand that they should, if you borrow community resources, that is it. It's borrowed, which means you should intend to pay them back. So that's kind of like what I'm going for on here. Check my Discord direct messages. Alright, Bloops, you coming through for me. Heck yeah, buddy. Oh, and you give me the link. Heck yeah, let me click this link. What is Bloops building? Exo wants to know. Alright, we're waiting for the website to load up. Can't say the name of it because it's supposed to be a secret reveal. But it is a capital vessel. Ooh. Size class 5. Mmm. Woo! I'm reading the description, but I'm not reading it out loud because I can't tattle. If people know what you're building, Bloops, then I would violate my promise to you. Man, this thing looks pretty cool. Clicking on the screenshots, right? Meow. Ooh. Oh man, they took a lot of screenshots of their build. This looks really awesome. What? They even have... Okay, they have couches in his capital vessel. I mean, if you want to click through all the capital vessels with the Steam Workshop and find the one that has sofas in there, be my guest. But, wow. You got a chill area in yours. Man, that hangar is dope. There is, like, room for days in there. Okay, I approve of your decision. Not like you needed my approval anyway, because you're saving resources and it's your vessel. But, this looks dope. So wait, you said you're saving up resources right now? What are you short on? Oh, duplicate. Dude, I know how you feel in that. I just, you know, as like the primary resource guy, that's how I feel a lot of the time. So, yeah. Don't worry, man. I got you. I got you. But yeah, Bloops, what are you short on, man? I have some resources. Let me help you get your CV a little earlier. Not so much saving as going through boxes. What do you need to finish off your blueprint? Tell me. You may need to smelt some of your safety and ore. You started mining Sathium fairly recently. Okay. Well, I mainly get my Sathium, as you saw on the stream, I mainly get my Sathium from doing salvaging. That is mainly how I get my Sathium. I don't think the lava planet right now has Sathium on there. I do have some Sathium in my ship. Shoot, I don't even think the space station has a surplus of Sathium. It might. Yeah, it does. So if you need a little help with your capital vessel bloops, just know you can tap into this, just farm some up later and put it back. But at least then, I imagine that capital vessel probably takes, I don't know, 20 hours to make, 10 hours. You have a few auto miners on Mukin sucking up large Sathium deposits. Oh, check you out. I got some auto miner cores, and I just haven't had the thought process in mind to actually make the auto miners, because I do have a few more that I too could make. I'll just turn that one constructor on and see what it can churn out for me right now. Auto miner. I only have 20. So Mukint has Sathium. What else does Mukint have? I'm gonna have to look. So Mukint's up here. Planet info. Iron, copper, silicon, cobalt, neodymium. That's one of the ones I'm short on. And Sathium. The neodymium deposits there, do you remember what size most of those are? I'm going to have to check out Mukint. You're making a base there? I'm going to fly over here to Mukint. I got to check this place out. I got auto miners in the making. Exim wants to know what's happening. So we're going to lock target to Arzamot first. As I try to lock target to the planet directly. Alright, we got to get up over those blocks. Can we make it out of here without getting hung up on anything? Yay! Alright, cool deal. Alright, we are going places. Small. Well, you know what? I really need to find a place that has large deposits for neodymium. That's one of my hang-ups. I can't get a surplus of neodymium at all, whatsoever. But, what's Arzamot have? Basic stuff. A Rengu. Oh, you were thinking Promethium? Yeah, neodymium.